December 17th, 2010. On that day, Disney brought us something amazing, that being the reboot of Tron Legacy. To few, this movie was complete eye candy, but to many, this movie was what everyone wanted in a reboot and was underrated for what it brought to the table. Tron Legacy told the story of Kevin Flynn's son, Sam, and his journey of accessing the grid and helping his father escape, with hopes of once again being with his father. The first two acts of the movie were, in my opinion, amazing. As for the third act, it felt a bit rushed, but entertaining nonetheless. The story in Tron Legacy was moving, and with its visuals and amazing score by Daft Punk, I was never tired of watching it. The story was a cliche father, son, god, devil, but the way it was portrayed, it was perfect. Joseph Kosinski took a cliche story and remade it in a way for everyone, whether you've seen the old Tron or not, to enjoy. You may be asking yourself, well, since you are praising this movie so much, why is this called Disney's biggest fail? Well, here we go. May 22nd, 2015, the visual spectacle, the Avatar killer, the next way to portray a movie was released, that being Tomorrowland, and such a disappointment it was. You see, Tomorrowland was a movie I was personally looking forward to after seeing the first few trailers. Upon its release, it was said that this movie was replacing a Tron 3. Hearing this news, my heart sank knowing that another installment to one of my favorite franchises was cancelled, and you could tell that this movie was replacing Tron 3 with its visuals and marketing. Because of this, I had a lot of hope for Tomorrowland. I thought, well, maybe they scrapped Tron 3 because Tomorrowland had a better story, or something, and the cast backed up my thoughts. Unfortunately, watching Tomorrowland was watching two cute puppies fight to the death in a pit of lava, Revenge of the Sith style. I was blown away by the visuals, but left sick by the story. The story that was so stale and bland. The story that was a slap in the face to all Tron fans with the failed promise that this movie would overcome reviews Tron Legacy brought in. But the thing is that Disney shouldn't have gone by what Rotten Tomatoes or IMDb said about Tron Legacy, because all that matters is, what do the fans think? And the fans love Legacy. Literally everything about it. The story, the soundtrack, the visuals, the cast, the character development. If you can name it, the audience liked it. But Disney decided to cancel it based on professional reviewers, when the reviews that actually matters is that of the fans. Why do fans' reviews matter the most? Well, because they're not getting paid to write 140-word synopsis of a movie and rating it out of 5 stars. Fan reviews are authentic and from the heart. I'm not saying all professional critics are like this, but the implementation of systems such as IMDb or Rotten Tomatoes are not helping out the movie scene and are part of the reasons why movies are not as good as the ones from the 70s to the 90s. One can argue that movies back then were original, causing them to be better, which is a valid point. But there have been many movies released that focus on the same premise of old school films that have done better commercially than its predecessor. But reviewers overlook that just make the original always look better because it is the original. Bottom line, Disney messed up when they took the reviews for Tron Legacy into consideration when canceling the movie, when the reviews they should have listened to were that of the fans. I am willing to bet that anyone who saw Tomorrowland would have rather seen another Tron movie even before conceiving the idea of Tomorrowland. And the fact that we won't be seeing another Tron movie for a while is rather disappointing. Disney also won't have that momentum following Tron 3 when it comes out, if it comes out, like they would have in 2015, because they would have waited too long to release it. It is mistakes like this I hope big companies such as Disney never make again. Because fans don't care about reviews or critics. All we care about is how they portray our favorite movies on the big screen. And is Jared Leto seriously being considered to be in Tron 3? Because if so, he can play, let's see. Oh, I got it. The big Q from Tron.